Hey, Webster City Middle School, it's Casey here with
Cameron, and this is the first official show for Season 9 of From the Middle.
There was a lot of excitement last week for homecoming.
But Casey, what is homecoming?
It means dressing up every day of the week and football.
No, it can't be that. There must be more meaning behind it.
Well, until we figure it out, let's see if Braden can tell us what 50 State Friday is.
50 State Friday. Hi, my name is Braden. Today we are talking about one thing we do in history class. 50 State Friday, you get a paper about a new state every week. We are going to learn about all 50 states. You talk about things like the nickname of the state and when it became a state and things like that. You only do 50 State Friday once a week on Friday. Bet you never guessed. So far we have done Iowa, Missouri, Minnesota, and Nebraska. The 50 State Friday teachers are Mrs. Blaisdell, Mrs. Moline, and Mrs. Johnson. I think it is cool that we will learn about all 50 states. That is going to take a while, so let's go find Reese and let her take over.
What is your favorite special? Hi, my name is Reese, and my favorite special is art. I can't wait to tell you all about it. In art, we are doing pop art self-portraits. Pop art is bright and colorful. Pop art became popular by Andy Warhol. Andy Warhol painted famous celebrities, animals, and even Campbell tomato soup cans. I think that everyone has done a great job using their creative side and oil crayons. Let's take a look at some 5th graders' portraits.
I look good, Ty. I did not do that. I look good, Ty.
I hope everybody's pop art self-portraits turn out great. Now let's paint it on over to the anchors.
Thank you, Reese. That was amazing.
Yes, it was.
You know, Cameron, I've been thinking more about homecoming.
Have you? What have you figured out?
Well, I'm seeing it being more than just football.
Well, what else do you think it is?
Is it a dance?
I still don't quite think that's it. Maybe we can give it some more thought while Emma tells us about solutions.
Hello, WCMS. It's Emma here reporting on mixtures in 6th grade science. Recently, we have been mixing concentrations, making solutions, and separating mixtures. For our first part of the unit, we mixed rocks, salt, and powder all individually with water. We then figured out ways to separate the mixtures, such as using a screen or a coffee filter. For the next part of our unit, we made concentrations like Gatorade. We observed different types of mixtures of Gatorade, such as ones with barely any powder and a lot of water, or a lot of powder and a little bit of water. We even got to taste the Gatorade. Overall, this unit of mixtures was a great experience for us 6th graders. Well, that's all from me. Now let's go to Marissa with art and concentrate on what she has to say.
Hey WCMS, it's Marissa. Wait, this isn't the microphone. Hey WCMS, it's Marissa here. Lately in art we have been making pictures of fruit. Some of the fruits people can choose from are the lemon, banana, apple, pear, orange, and other fruits. First you have to sketch the fruit. Next you have to fill in the fruit and background with oil pastels, colored paper, and more. Then you have to glue the 4 fruits to a colored paper of your choice. Finally, Ms. Munkle hangs it up for everyone to see. These fruits sure look good. Now let's draw it on over to the anchors.
Those art projects look great.
They sure do.
So, have you figured out what homecoming is yet?
Well, I think homecoming is a celebration.
That makes sense with all the dress-up days and events.
But the question is, what are we celebrating?
I'm not sure, but here's another question to ponder. What is life?
Whoa! That seems too big of a topic to get into right now. After all, we're just anchors.
I know, but the 7th grade is talking about life and science right now.
Oh, I get it. Let's see what they've learned.
Hey, Tavis here, and I have one question. What is life? In science, we are working on the topic, what is life? First, our science teacher showed us a substance and asked if it was living. We had quite the argument over different things that we thought proved that it was living. After that, we put different mystery substances in vials, along with different liquids. Over the next 3 days, we studied the development of the substances and to decide if they were living or not. It has been interesting to learn all about living things and what they require to live. I can't wait for our next experiment. Now let's throw it over to Jack.
Hi, Jack here, and we here at WCMS are proud to say our 7th grade football program, coached by Mr. Mossman and Bill Bertrand, have been practicing every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and have our games on Tuesdays. We have won our most recent game against Humboldt 22-6. We are now 1-1 on the season. Hopefully we can win today, September 22nd, against Iowa Falls. While the 8th graders play also away, coached by Coach Van Deer and Coach Ross. Well, that's all for me. Now let's throw it on over to the anchors.
Thank you, Jack.
It seems that everyone is excited for football, which brings us back to our question. What is homecoming?
I have an idea.
Did you have that with you the whole time?
A return home. The return of a group of people on a special occasion to a place formerly known as home.
So that means that homecoming is not about the dance or the dress-up days.
Or the football.
It's about coming home and reuniting with your classmates.
That's so beautiful.
Now let's see if Gianna can tell us who Dr. Z is.
Hey WCMS, it's Gianna. As you may have seen from our teaser, we have several new things coming at you this season. Today we are going to introduce our new principal, Dr. Zelmer. So Dr. Zelmer, what made you decide to become an administrator?
I've always loved the opportunity to help students and teachers perform at their best, and I decided that when I was in my individual classroom, I was only impacting students for that one period of time, and so I wanted to be able to have an impact on the entire school day and the entire school year, and so that's why I became an administrator.
What made you decide to come to WCMS?
I loved the opportunity of being able to work in a larger district. I've always worked in very small districts, and I've had a lot of respect for the Webster City School District over the years, and the opportunity to come back and work in a place with someone that I've worked with before. Mr. Sherwood was actually my superintendent when I was in high school, and so I had a lot of respect for him and wanted to learn from him.
What are some of your hobbies?
Outside of school, I love watching and playing sports. I love singing, and I love spending time at Lake Okoboji, which is one of my favorite spots in the world, and I love boating and jet skiing and listening to live music up there.
How has the school year gone so far?
First 20 days have just flown by. I can't believe that we're already 1/3 of the way through a trimester, and it's been exciting, fun, getting to meet all the new people, and I believe we have outstanding students and outstanding teachers here, so it's made it an awesome experience.
Do you have any advice for the students this school year?
Give your best every single day and have fun. That's what we're here to do, is to do our best and have a great time.
Well, that's all for the new things taking place at WCMS today. Now let's go see what the 8th graders are learning about from the past.
Hey WCMS, it's Riley here. The 8th graders have been studying the Revolutionary War. We started by creating rap songs about different battles such as Yorktown and Bunker Hill. Let's listen to some of our artists.
This war, it began on the date of September 19th, and it did really end on October 7th of the year of 1777.
Yeah. It was the British versus the Americans and Germans.
But you want to know who won on? Ready? Okay. The Americans won. Yes, we won.
The British fought the Americans on June 1775. Down came the British and took the Americans out. The
1777. Hey, I'm like, hey, what's up, Bert? It is winter down in Valley First. I don't want to chill cause I'm getting pretty cold. Eating all this bread that's really, really old. Show 'em how.
We then watched a movie about the Revolutionary War called The Patriot. After that, we got to pick a character from the movie and write a letter they would have written in that era. This has really made the time period come alive. Let's send it on over to the anchors.
That was great, Riley.
Okay, well, that's about all we have for this week. Let's look ahead to see what's coming up.
On Monday, September 28th, there is a cross-country meet in Algona and a meet at Hampton-Dumont on October 1st.
As for 7th grade volleyball, they play at Humboldt today, the 24th. They play at Iowa Falls on Monday, the 28th, and with them here on the 5th.
As for 8th grade volleyball, they are really busy next week with 3 home games. On Monday with Iowa Falls, Tuesday with Algona, and Thursday with Humboldt.
And for football, we play Clear Lake on the 6th. 7th grade there, 8th grade home.
As we end our show today, please enjoy this picture from homecoming.
See you next time.
From the middle.